That there is an RV. There is a boat. Imagine you'd have like front row seat to the best. There's a cat.
Oh, that pump, yeah.
Ahoy!
Anchor down right here.
Yeah, go ahead, Anchor. Unseize the moment.
I don't think you need me now.
I don't need you.
Why do you say that?
He didn't mean it.
Why would you say that?
Can you get a longer dipstick while you're down there?
Got your longer dipstick right here.
Hopefully that cable's clean enough. You're the good guy. If I do it like this.
Brian had a junk boat.
This is good for it. Ooh,
Why you hitting me?
couldn't even feel it.
Well, I'll drop you off. I'll throw you right over the side of this boat so fast. It'll be a polar bear.
That fast car.
Zip. That's not for this video.
Hey, Brian.
Hey,
What are we doing today?
we're gonna go look at a boat.
Do we need a boat?
No, we don't need a boat, but it has a small block Chrysler. So
But what if
we
the boat?
need that.
We do need that. I think that RV though. That there is an RV. There's a boat. So can I zoom with one hand?
See how the electric drives. Oh, yeah, that little blue car.
Yeah, there's a blue car there.
You get in the driveway, you think? Why are you putting the window down?
So I can see.
It'll freeze. He's got work to do in the house, huh?
There is a boat. That is the treasure for today. Let's go check
There
it
it
out.
is. Let's go talk to Nick.
Let's talk to Nick. Oh, Brian ran ahead of me. I think he's already looking at it. It is a Penn-Yan. I think it's a 23 footer. They're really interested in the engine. Let's go take a look.
Oh, did you need a little flashlight?
No, you guys ran away.
You got excited. That's okay. I'll try to get this open. The old deck. So you're the will it run video guy.
We're gonna will it run this thing. I wanted to will it boat it.
See if I can find like a screwdriver or something. I'm sure there's something.
Oh, you living in here, huh?
Yeah, welcome. Make sure you take your shoes off. I don't want you to get dirty.
Well, I see you took out the throw rug though.
Yeah, this thing's sweet, huh?
Yeah, I always thought these were cool.
It's actually.
There is a turlet in there.
Yeah, sure there is. He's a diamond in the rough.
I think so.
It's got a 4-barrel on it. Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw that little hat on the air cleaner, I thought it was propane at first. I was like, what? It's not. Oh, those are the fuel tanks on either side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're going to need those. I can't believe it's not holding water. Maybe they sawed a nice hole in the bottom.
Last plated in 09. Like I said, I don't really have any.
I saw the inspection was, there's a license on it up until 10, so
Yeah.
inspected in 09 and then. What do you think, Brian? Chrysler motor guy?
There's some more guy.
Throttle
link is just free.
I don't,
Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
seize the moment, Brian.
I'm trying to unseize.
Unseize the moment.
It's just got so much compression you can't even. Probably that's what it is.
It's a 600 to 1.
That's not a good sign. We've been down that road before.
See, it doesn't look like it was full of water in here. That's why I'm not like terribly worried about it, unless it's blown. But so it got any windows?
Down there.
It's got any windows in the block?
I was gonna look for the numbers
Where are they?
on the side down low where you can't see. The trailer actually.
Yeah, the trailer might be.
Trailer actually isn't that bad.
I didn't look at it yet, but
It's 340.
oh, you think it's a 340?
I think that's what it is.
I think it's a 340.
That's what you thought.
That is what I
Can you
thought.
see down there?
It's a Chrysler 250, and we know that the 250s were 340s. I don't know if they ever reused that 250 on a 360 later on. Oh, there's a tag right on the back, boys.
Serial number.
Looks like there's a 340 in the part number.
There is LM340.
I'm going to double down on my wager.
I think I'm not gonna bet against you.
Come on, man, I got to win.
You never win.
It's true. I love this. Look at this exhaust system.
Oh, this is neat too, right?
Yeah, it is cool. Where can we put that in? You drop that in the car, and you can think about that. You could blow that exhaust right into the firewall through the dashboard.
You could heat the inside like a Volkswagen.
Imagine you'd have like front row seat to the best. There's a cat.
Like a Corvair. Oh, that pump. Yeah, that's my farm cat.
Hey, farm cat.
She came with the property.
We had a farm cat once at the farm. I gave it French fries and never saw it again.
Yeah, she's real beautiful.
That there is a boat. Got her in 4 high, axle lock. Let's take a look at what's going on back here. Hope these boys not getting done. Got your pot? Oh, springboard.
Oh, okay.
That's one of those rubber boards.
Yeah, you think it does take a turn right there? Yeah, it looks like it does. Looks like it's supposed to because the front beam is level too.
Yeah, just making sure that the trailer's not bent. But we didn't have any footage, or got to film the footage. As soon as we got the boat unfrozen, as soon as we got that boat unstuck, I didn't want to stop, and I had the camera. So I kept sending it, and got it out to the road. Yeah, once we got the wheel chocks out of it, unfrozen from the ice, and got my truck out of the ruts that we dug, came out. So we got a boat at the farm. Brian doing? He's doing Brian stuff. Ahoy!
Anchor down right here.
Yeah, go ahead, anchor. Yeah, Kevin's throwing anchor right now, and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna go through the boat, maybe see if this engine's frozen or not.
You think the entry already did?
I'm coming. Jeez, oh man. Jeez Louise. Hey guys, you got a boat? Common sense. Oh, hey Crockett, where's Tubbs? Hey, that ice is slippery.
Hey, watch out for the poop deck.
Down below. Yeah, it's got a turlet in there. I got that earlier.
Oh, you put on the toilet already?
I used it.
Got any brown trout in there?
Good trout. Oh, spark plug. That's a good sign.
Before starting engine, operate blower. 5 minutes. Where's the blower? Here.
Right here. Over there. In that
Nothing happened.
yellow
That's what
jacket.
this is for.
Oh, I just broke that.
That's what
What'd you say?
you cracked that place.
I just dragged my finger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hit me, Brian. Where's your car, Kevin?
Right there.
Oh. Did you put the cover on the Porsche?
Yeah, I went to Walmart and it took me 30 minutes to get to the parking lot and saw the...
Why'd you go to Walmart?
Yeah, I went to Walmart.
For what?
Fuel line or something unhooked there too.
All right, what are we looking at? The copper line?
That copper line's worth more than you paid for the boat.
Hang on. Now, do you think, okay, the fuel pump. Oh, yeah, so one of the tanks is hooked up and one's not.
Plugs in the engine lock still.
Oh, freeze plugs, you mean?
No, spark plugs.
Oh, spark plugs, we didn't need those. That was the right size. Oh,
What?
Dude brought a 12 point.
Brian's like,
Brought
whoa.
a 12 point socket. Where'd you get this socket? Kmart? Craftsman on it. What am I gonna do with a 12 point socket? All right, Kevin, you need to climb down in here.
And hide.
Oh, jeez. I want to, dive down in. Ow, jeez, everything hurts more when it's cold.
I know. Well, tomorrow's 55 degrees.
Well, look at that. Look at that instant. Look at that. Just from that. Anyway, I try to stick my head down in here, but these are just going to go right in my eyes. That's right where I need to put my... Alright, I found one spark plug hole. Found two.
And there's no spark plug in there, just the hole. They just did half the work for us. They're like, yeah, someone's gonna have to replace the spark plug at some point, so we might as well just take them out.
I foresee a Will It Run episode in 15 years. Let's take the plugs out.
I wasn't expecting to see a whole new distraction
You didn't know
come.
this was coming?
I didn't know. I was like,
We already named everybody.
I was like, wow, that's a.
He's Skipper. I'm Gilligan. Oh, Professor, you're Gilligan. Your little buddy.
I was like, wow, that's a big old ADD distraction if I've ever seen one coming up.
And then Maria and Ashley are Ginger and
Do we need
Marianne.
more?
I got one side. Is this inch and quarter?
Yeah.
I almost threw that 12 point right into the field. Get out of here with your 12 points. That's too many.
That's cool that the tag's still on there.
It's a 340.
Yeah, she's a small butt. She's a ripper. And the first thing I said to Brian, Brian's like, it's a 340. I was like, oh, we have a tunnel ramp for a small block
Mopar. In these boat manifolds, Brian, they got built-in turbo flanges right there. Look at those
Yeah.
T4 flanges right on there. All right, you trying to break her loose? Yeah. Trying to come over here and get the donuts. I left my truck running.
That's fine.
Sorry.
It's going to be the only running Mopar in this whole video.
Is it recording? Is that thing recording?
It is. I'm watching that number on the left get bigger on the screen, so I think that means
Counting. Want me to grab a piece of pipe? I don't want to go crazy on it, but I did want to put a little more than
Yeah,
what you're doing.
pipe here.
What's that?
Yeah, I'll go.
You want me to find one?
Well, we got because Brian's arms are capable of torquing to 500 foot-pounds.
Nice ladder.
With a long enough. Yeah, watch this one bad rung. The rest are not very good either.
Yeah, it turns out when you pull a ladder from a scrap pile, it's so good. How's it look, Brian?
Looks good. That moves.
It's locked up.
Found a pipe.
Okay, you want to give it a little.
All right. Let me see it there a second. How far should I go? I'm not really. There's a. Can you get to the ring gear on the back?
No, the starter on. There's no inspection. Oh, there is an inspection cover.
This
You
may
just
not
let it
have been
sit.
a good deal. Here, you go here. Grab this. Go as far as you want to go. Don't break the bolt. Here, what do you want to do?
That little cover off? I don't think it'll matter.
I mean, if we did get it off, we may be able to pry with a screwdriver and a ring gear.
What size is it? 7/16?
7/16. 3/8 or 7/16. Looks like a 3/8.
So what do we know about this boat? What year did she manufacture?
Floating with boat face. I know that I was made to pose on the deck. No, we don't know anything. It just was left on that property. Guy bought the property. Said, "Hey, broskies, we got a boat here with a Chrysler 340 in it, or a Chrysler engine." He said, "We figured it was a 340."
Here you go.
So we know it's a boat. Got an engine with no spark plugs in it. So
That's the worst thing.
we're like, Brian said he paid for it, which I said was dumb because every time we find a boat like this, they just give it away.
We would have paid for it if we knew. There are no plugs in it. Yeah, we can get there. All right, we need a pry bar. It is pretty difficult because it is so cold today. But oh, we got wind blowing too. We don't have any wind noise on the mic, Kevin. Try to get a screwdriver, a little pry bar in there on the teeth. We should have enough leverage there to try to. You know, if we have any fighting chance, I'll pry on that while somebody gets on the bar in the front and see if it'll pop loose. If we don't pop this loose, the story is done. All right, I got access to the flex plate back here. I got some bars.
Pry bar? I thought you said fry bar.
This is nice because I'll be able to see the slightest, and I'll be able to crack the housing too.
I'm going that way.
What?
I'm rotating
Yeah,
that.
that's the only way we can go. Otherwise, we'll break that bolt loose.
Yeah, just don't let that slip off and crack
Let
my
me
skull.
let me make sure I'm in a good spot before you start going.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I won't be helping much. All right, go ahead. Got it.
think it moved.
It moved.
I heard
You got
movement.
that? You better be recording.
Yeah, it's recording. I heard that.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, it's going. All right, buddy. Now we got ourselves a episode.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Until we hear a clink. Until we hear an internal clink.
Yeah.
Something jumps out the side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
she's
getting easier.
Yeah. Of course it's getting easier, Brian. You're getting stronger.
I ate my weave.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I think you can do it without.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't think you need me now.
I don't need you.
don't say things
what?
like that, Brian.
Why do you say that?
He didn't mean it.
Why would you say that?
He gets
You
like,
said it.
He gets
You
like this
said-
when
I repeated you.
he gets like this when he's hungry. Don't take it personally. It's been about 4 months since he's had a salmon. He's been hibernating. You know what they say?
You want to do the cylinders and I'll go get a battery?
Yeah. Or you want me to go
Here's
to
the
the
straw.
battery?
Here's the straw. I know where the battery is.
I'm not thirsty, but all right.
Straw in
I'm
there.
gonna climb down.
Hey Brian, do straws have one hole or two holes?
Do I have?
Do straws have one hole or two holes? Would look at that. Is that one hole or two hole?
One
It's
hole.
one
Clear
hole.
through.
It's elongated. It's one elongated hole.
Are you sure? Then how come there's two openings?
It's one hole.
But as soon as you elongate it,
It doesn't
don't you get
matter.
to-
That's just this substrate is just thick, rather than just being like paper thin. This way, it's just still one hole. Like you wouldn't ask if a hole in a piece of paper had one hole or two holes.
I would ask
I
that.
don't think you would.
He would.
Brian was gonna go find two dead batteries.
Two dead batteries.
Can you turn my truck off?
Yeah.
Thanks, sweetie. Yeah, that only turns it on.
Whoa,
Ooh,
whoa!
We almost lost a bear.
Bear overboard.
Mind if I hibernate?
All right, wake me up in 3.5, 4 months.
Is it true you grow one of those grass plugs when you?
Yeah, Brian, are you plugged up? Is he walk? Yeah, he's walking a little funny. Brian's not the ignition guy; he's the fueling guy.
I was gonna say, go get the battery. Here it is.
I'm sure there's a couple of small black engines here.
Oh, oh.
Hopefully the cable's clean enough.
It's lead. Let's give it a twist and a push. That looks like that. I bet you if I touch this wire to there, it'll go spark. What do you think? We'll do two guys here at once. We'll try.
The little jumper box.
Oh,
See, I know what I'm doing, you guys. Hey, the engine turns the other way.
it was
What?
The engine turns the other way.
Which way? Yeah. That's what I thought. I gotta move the bar.
Yeah, Brian, set that bar higher, would you? I'm gonna spin her. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, I got the wrenches off.
Oh yeah.
Gotta.
Let me give you a little mixture.
You need one of those. Here we go, boys. She's spinning.
Slow, huh? I don't know how good that battery is. That's the only reason the indication.
Well, if the battery's
it's
here-
probably not my remote start button that I'm using.
You think we're losing a little? Yeah, I want to go down and get the jumper box.
I'll go get it. You've been climbing in and out of the boat all day long.
Oh,
I'll go
yeah.
ashore. Let me go ashore and get the.
Here, you swim ashore, get the jumper box. Can you get a longer dipstick while you're down there?
I got your longer dipstick right here.
That's a battery charger. Nice if we could fit this in the shop.
You want me to find plugs? Oh, we gotta check for spark. Let's spin it. Check spark. Oh, we gotta get the ignition on.
That's-
Spark.
It's all brand new.
Yeah, that's looking pretty new.
Feel it.
Ryan?
Hey, it's close.
Ah, pipe overboard.
Pipe overboard, come about! You got a clicker? I already got it. I found the wire that was on there, Brian.
Oh, you want this thing?
I mean, it'll be easier, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that beauty.
Yeah, I think it cut.
Allen Bradley button on it. Look at that. There was a broken wire off the terminal
What
sitting
kind
right
of
there.
holder is that?
Is that I don't think that's a cup holder, bro.
What kind of coffee is that?
Cheap McDonald. That was free for me. Your dad's such a nice guy.
You know, it's amazing how weak you are when it's cold out.
Your hands just
Oh my
lock
god,
up.
nothing works.
Alright, we got 5 minutes of film.
There we go.
Okay. Well,
So I got into
we don't know
neutral,
if we have
so
ignition though, do we?
not yet. We will here now. in a
No,
second.
we're
Yeah, see, look at that.
take your foot off again. Go. Alright.
You put that back on. I wanted to. It's got points in it, doesn't it?
No. Oh, yes, fine, yes.
What's this wrong with this guy? Oh, they look alright. They're kind of crusty.
What's that?
Oh, we gotta get power to it. We need to. I never got the. You know what I need? I need one of those little jumper wires.
Where's that?
Alright, I'm gonna head back in town.
You gonna go in there at this
Or
point?
go back in the short to find some jumper wires. You got any?
Are you getting tumbles?
I didn't bring a meter, but.
Okay. Do you think the points are
They're dirty. They need cleaned. I can see them from here.
sandpaper?
Well, what's the
Yep.
point?
Yeah.
Did you bring sandpaper?
No, man. I want to keep going on and off the boat as many times as possible.
We need that.
Probably just a rusty. What do we need a spark plug for?
Brian's like, hey, I found the spark plug. It's in the bottom of the ocean,
We need
but
7 more of these,
No,
Brian.
you need that. See if you get the spark out of the wire.
No, I don't. I was going to use the coil wire, but it's fine. It's a loose fit. That's fine. Put it on the side. I'm not counting on it right now because what if I do it this way? Uh-oh.
oh, fries are done.
We got spark. So the points do need clean.
Yeah, there's spark here.
Brian,
Brian, we got spark.
Not real strong, but oh, it's like you got a body shop down there or something. Look at this. Brand new, huh, buddy? Thanks a lot. Can't try to get that in there. It's probably the first thing I learned when I was a kid, and as most engine guys learn, if you're not on a farm, you don't have access to dirt bikes. So I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up in like a neighborhood, and you did have access to mini bikes and go-karts. So the first engine we learned to work on was a Breeze and Stratton. Because the gap's not closing far enough. I know it's on a cam now, but when it's on a flat, it's still not closing far enough. So I just added a little meat here with the spark plug. That is a terrible spark.
Oh boy.
But it'll work well. So now we're gonna eyeball the gap. Everybody's like, "Grinner just sucked out what's up."
What's that?
Thanks, buddy.
You know what else you need?
Oh, you got me
To leave?
the Craftsman points file. So when I was a kid, and I heard other YouTubers say this too, but I already knew this trick, and I'm older than them. So these Craftsman screwdrivers always had these ribs on them, and I always used them as files when I was a kid. So when we were doing those Briggs and Stratton points, I mean, that is exactly what we would use. It was almost like they wanted you. It's not real strong, you know, but it was enough to get them clean back in the old days. All right, we're gonna have to hot wire this. Hang on, let me hook this spark up while you're spraying nearby with starting. Woo! That smells good.
Whew, I don't feel cold anymore.
All right, so this is a first test fire. Hopefully we have the firing order right. But when we were cranking it with the plugs, it still didn't sound like it had much compression. So ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Watch your knees.
You're gonna catch an eye full of fire if you stand
good.
over that carb
He's
and the
good.
valves are open, you know.
Yep. Nothing at all. Think you're getting the spark?
I'm pretty sure.
Do we have enough juice?
I eyeball gapped those plugs myself, or the points myself.
Sounds a little easy.
Yeah, Brian, that would have been worth it.
No spark.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't see the spark.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
You see a little spark there?
I did see a little cute guy. You ready?
Yeah. Boy, not enough fire though. Oh, that's the fire head.
I don't think it's spinning over fast enough, to be honest with you.
No, why is that?
Woohoo!
Bad starter.
Tell you what,
Not enough power.
that felt sparkier.
Here.
Put some juice in there real quick.
There's no plug.
Plus,
Oh.
you don't need a plug.
You don't need a plug.
It's pretty far up in there.
None of these fit very good. Okay.
What's that?
The squeak.
Oh, that's what I was listening to.
It's a new squeak.
It's a new squeak.
Got me. How'd it get right through my boot? That's pretty good. All right, so you think I'd have a good spark, right?
Maybe that plug sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna sand it with sandpaper, but I couldn't find
Oh,
it.
it's Kevin's sitting on it, I think.
Am I sitting on it?
That's a little better, right?
Yeah.
A little better, but it's not bright. It's not a good thick spark.
Oh,
How do we get those secondaries open? Dwah! Here, hold the choke open. You got it? All right, now give us some juice down
some
and
stuff down there.
put some stuff in there.
Okay.
Okay, now put your face right over it because the intake valve is going to hang open.
Close.
You ready?
Start. Yep.
Come on, baby. That's the problem.
Not even.
Because it's not neutral anymore since Kevin floored it.
Oh,
I think we got enough RPM
doesn't
on the
really
crank.
suck at all.
I don't. I think all the valves are hung open. I think we're gonna have to pull the valve covers off, and they're definitely stuck. It's got zero compression.
Sound, yeah, because it should be popping or something. Do it again.
I can see the deflection from here. At least that
I mean, that rocker moves.
that one does.
Yeah.
So I knew that it was very possible that some valves are stuck, but I was hoping one of them would pop and give us some hope. I was hoping that it would give us hope.
Me too. Yeah.
All right.
Valve covers. Hopefully, they can come off with the.
Yeah, those will clear.
They put a little dip right here. That's gotta be-
They'll clear. This one's tight, but I can see it. All right. Well, that's today.
At least we have the engine to turn over.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
Oh, we still gotta park it. Hello, it's day 2. Trying to get this boat running. Today it's going to be a little warmer. We're up to 42 degrees. We were going to pull it into the shop, but I think we're going to man up. We did get the engine unstuck on the last video and made some discoveries. I know it wasn't apparent on the last footage since I reviewed the last footage. We are aware that this is a reverse rotation 340. It spins backwards. Super annoying. Don't know why, I'm sure boat guys know. I don't know why they would do that. Gonna back the boat into place. Can he do it? Long trailers are much easier to back up than short little trailers, so no problem for Brian. I'm not even gonna tell him what to do. I just told him to go straight. I was just gonna say straighten it up, you're fine.
In the mirror, it looked like I was
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, it's not jackknifed or anything.
looking at the bed to the boat.
Bed to the boat. You know what I never found was the plug hole for this. What's wrong with the vacuum? It's probably full of water. It's still got ice in it. Well, it's broken. I'll buy you a new one. But I wonder, there was no oil in this. I wonder if he vacuumed the oil out of it.
Either that or the pan rotted out on it.
Well, if the pan rotted out, we'd see oil down there because we put 5 quarts.
I know. So I'm thinking he might have vacuumed the oil out. What do you think?
Could have.
I like this. You can really climb down in here. You lift your starter button.
Yeah.
So I was talking on the film. I was doing some B-roll when you pulled up some intro for day 2. This is day 2, and I commented on that. We did know that this is a reverse rotation engine.
We wired it the other way just in case.
I didn't mention that.
No. Well, we did. And now we're gonna wire it the way the service manual that I brought over says. We should put a little fuel in the carburetor just in case.
It'll run backwards, but you know what? It gave me a thought though.
Spark, though. Didn't have very good spark. I got new spark plug wires we could put on it.
It did not have good spark. It needs points. I have a set in the Newport.
Do you think they're the same?
Well, I have the wrong set because I bought 2 sets,
Right.
and one set is wrong, and I wonder if it'll fit
So
this.
one fits right for
Yeah, it
this.
won't fit a big block. Mint. All right, so one thing we failed to mention was, so last time we're messing with this, we have low spark, we got to do something about still, and no compression. So I think we're going to end up yanking those valve covers.
While we clean that motor off.
Yeah.
And then we'll get, okay, so I'll hand you what you need. 1/4-inch drive, 7/16.
Jesus, this is all standard.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that going, that doesn't look like an 11 mil.
No.
It's way better. Whoa, jeez. All right. Almost fell downstairs. It's a big boat.
It's got 14 passenger.
I can't believe this holds 14 people.
150 pounds. That's Kevin, right?
Kevin, yeah, he's late. Okay, Brian, I got the bolt out. You want to yank
you
that
got
off?
the bolt out. I get
Yeah.
that.
So we think the valves are
might be hung up.
yeah, just like the 2.2 Reliant.
Right,
Must
the
be a Dodge
K-Wagon.
thing.
I think it's a Dodge thing. All them Dodges.
This is not an interference motor. Oh, they look nice.
The only one that looks good is
The stand. Oh,
the
there.
one that we saw.
That one. That one.
Well, the cam could be. You know, come on.
Hang on.
It could be the cam, you know.
The cam might not be lopey anymore. Is that what you're thinking? I doubt it. These are stuck.
Oh, look. The rocker shaft isn't bolted down all the way.
See, that's why you got to check everything before you crank an engine that's been sitting forever. We pulled those out when we cranked it.
You think the piston's pushed?
I think the rods might have pushed. Or piston, maybe? I don't
I
know.
think if the pistons are up, or do you think somebody just didn't tighten that or came loose?
There was no evidence of that valve cover being off until today. These are
Just tighten them down and go with it.
yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Pour some oil on there.
That's
Looks
what
pretty dry.
we're going to. I'm going to check the push rods. I
I
think
think
we need,
these would bend.
yeah, I was just going to say that. You think they would bend? I mean, they don't look the best shape. Pretty straight.
Well, give me the wrench. I'll
I don't know if
hold
that's
this
going to
side apart and see if it looks similar. Maybe that shaft just came loose.
the whole thing.
Yeah, if somebody didn't do something right, who knows? Well, that explains some stuff. The non-running part.
That's why it runs backwards.
It's funny that the one under the cap looks like brand new.
That's just, what do you mean? Oh, well,
Well, moisture.
I just where the moisture was sitting, where it was sitting in there, yeah.
Let's change the oil filter when we get running.
All right, Brian, yanking out the other side.
Yeah, we're gonna pull this valve
We're gonna
cover.
see if the rocker,
Similar.
see if the rocker shaft is ejecting itself on this side too. Now,
Yeah.
don't get any of that dirt in there and mix it with my rust.
Dirt. We don't want to get these wires mixed up.
Oh, I see it.
What do you see?
A surprise.
Same thing.
Same thing. There's no way.
It would have stripped the bolt or bent the push rods.
There's no way it would have pushed all of those out. So there's no threads on that bolt. How is that possible?
They're not damaged at all.
And there's nothing on
It's
them.
not broke.
Hmm.
It just came loose.
Maybe it's a reverse thing. No, they still go up and down. Maybe it's a boat winterizer thing to close the valves.
Oh.
Do you take the valve covers off? Unbolt the rocker shaft to close the valves for storage?
Could be it was done on purpose, huh?
Maybe. Do you guys think that? Is that a thing? Think about that. That would keep the cylinders airtight.
All closed up.
And
Yeah,
that will-
but they're airtight, but you have the spark plugs out.
Maybe this guy, we don't know who owned the boat. Maybe that's a winterized thing. You close the, think about that. That's actually, maybe that's what we should be doing. I don't know yeah, but this guy didn't know. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he bought the boat from the guy that winterized it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if you took it to a boat shop, that's where they wear sometimes there.
That's
You know what I mean?
barely.
It's bone dry.
Look at that.
I mean, there's like nowhere at all.
Do we got a new 340?
Good as new.
Is this the same guy that owned the Reliant? Bouncy.
They do? Yeah. Right, they're moving.
Yep.
They move freely.
They move freely. I mean, they have different
They
keepers.
sound good.
They do sound good.
Mary had a little lamb.
Hang on, I'll try that. Then Brian had a junk boat. Brian had a junk boat. You want to pull those all out, and I'll go hit them on the wire wheel and clean them up. Are they all the same
Or
length?
you want me to wire them since I have safety glasses on?
I have
they're all
safety
the same.
squints, you ding dong.
I don't like that with the wire.
Here we got the rockers in, the rocker shaft. Brian's oiling the rockers for no reason.
For good reason.
We're gonna crank it over here in a second now. All the valves were not stuck. All the rocker shafts were loosened. I think it was intentional. I Googled it. Didn't spend a lot of time on it, but
Do people do that thing?
do people do it? I don't know. It makes sense to me. It makes sense as long as you leave the plugs in it to do that.
Right.
Like if you wanted to store it for a long time.
They might have got it half right.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking maybe the guy that, like I was saying before, maybe the guy we got it from bought it from somebody who had done that and didn't know, and he was trying to
Pull the
troubleshoot
plugs.
what was going on.
Because who would have thought?
Yeah, all right, so we're going to bump it over and see if it sounds normal. Go ahead, Brian.
This is going to do it?
Yep. I heard some clicking.
Yeah, here's some compression too. Right?
Yeah. Still think it's a slow cranker. Who knows? Go ahead, do it again. I'm watching the back right cylinder. Oh, it's slow. She's a little slow. Go ahead, do it again. Okay.
That one doesn't look like it lifts very high. Look at that one.
I was looking at the second to last one. Yeah, go ahead.
Exhaust. Oh, compared to that exhaust.
Go ahead. The intakes rock higher?
I think they do, don't they? Or that low. That one just looks funny to me. Watch that one.
It's got a weird.
Right? It doesn't really go as
It
high.
like jumps. I wonder if the
The lobe is a little.
lobe is, or I'm off of the. If I'm off of the lifter down in there.
Right here. Right?
They're all the same. I checked them. Go ahead. Standing on the pulley.
It doesn't have a good start. We'll give it that.
Don't stand on the
Go
pulley.
ahead. I'm glad you said that. Ready?
Yeah. I'm thinking it must have kicked off. All right,
It
we're
looks
gonna.
totally different than that one.
It looks wrong. We'll have to pop this off and see what happens. All right, we got the rockers back in the rocker shafts, spun the engine over. We didn't bend one push rod.
We didn't bend two.
We didn't bend two push rods. Now they're all straight again. We have the firing order in counterclockwise. Well, the distributor rotates clockwise, but the order's backwards. So we've rewired it, and we are legitimately. Brian's just applied power to the coil. He's going to go ahead and spray it, and it's going to be the first fire. Yeah, you want to keep it running?
We have a vacuum leak. But that's
We do have a vacuum leak. Hang on. Legitimately fits. Are this a vacuum? I don't know. Brian's got some Newport. There you go.
cold?
A little bit.
Okay, ready?
Yes, I am ready. Here we go. Will it pop?
Yeah.
That is
about
advanced firing order.
Well,
So
we might have to.
we might have to jump the wires over.
rotate
Yeah,
those
we
together.
couldn't pick one spot. So I think it did. I think it did fire, just a little ahead.
Get the half.
You want to rotate the distributor?
The wrench might be what we need, but this one.
Yeah, let's see. So what we think happened was we used this as number 1 instead of that when we just didn't know where to start at number 1.
You do the talking.
I'll just rotate it on the cap.
Yeah, it might be too much.
No.
Right?
No, it's one way. I don't think. Let's try it.
What?
Because nobody's touched the timing in years, so
Right.
why would it be?
Unless they moved it. So you just want to rotate each one.
Oh, jeez. Stuff is breaking. The armrest broke on me. Let's put that back.
That's hard to imagine. Okay, so here. Pull one.
All right. We did the 5-second jump everybody over a spot shuffle. Brian's trying to blow us up. Was that the right thing to do?
Oh, for sure.
I don't know. Hang on. I don't want to stand over and catch a
Don't stand on that pulley.
face full of fire. I know. All right, go ahead. Uh-oh. I don't like that noise. Don't. Go ahead.
It's interesting.
Okay, something's going on here. All right, so the problem was battery. We were actually cranking only on the battery. It's a charger, the battery boiler, call it. Brian's emptying a can of starting fluid in there so that it'll backfire in our face.
Ben's going to stand on the pulley.
No, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Ready?
I'm out of wind because I just. Hang on. First of all, I was talking. I'm out of breath because I ran down to get that battery. Secondly, the coil's not hooked up.
Oh. we need spark.
All right, here we go.
More starting fluid.
I think it's ready to.
Evaporates
You can't hold those upside down. All right.
It doesn't spray. Right side up.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Yep. Here we go. Oh, it kicked. That's it. That's it.
Now we need gas.
Now we need gas. Go ahead. You want to see if we can get any more out of it? That's it. All right. So it's kicking.
Get a gas can and a new can of starting fluid that sprays right side up.
We might be able to gravity feed this. Do we have a little can somewhere? I think. I think I saved a.
You want to gravity feed it, or you just want to hook onto the?
Oh, yeah. See if the. Oh, right here. We can hose it up until.
You could hose it up to there.
Yeah.
Or here.
One of the actual copper lines and put the original pump to work. Yeah, we can do that real quick. All right, let's rig up a fuel system one way or another, and it's going to run. All right, we got the gas supply hooked up. Brian tied it into the original pump. We got our hot wire going on. He's going to spray it. I guess maybe I'll come lean over here because we got no throttle. You want to do the throttle? I'll just watch. You got the throttle. Plus you'll have to reach over everything.
Ready?
Yep. So hopefully, we'll see some fuel come up into the
battery charger on, right?
into that fuel filter.
Right?
Yeah, I got it floored.
About out of starting fluid. Okay, ready?
Hey, we don't need any more.
I don't see any.
Nothing yet. We might have to do the old primer, get some, because this thing's been sitting, you know what I mean? If we would have put some fuel in the loop here to get it into the, it's a diaphragm pump, right? Yeah. To help it out. Give her another kick, Brian. Go ahead.
Battery charger.
Let's let it charge up for a second and get some
Get some gas.
more juice.
Carburetor's leaking right up the side.
Yeah. All right. So we use an electric pump to prime and get fuel up to this guy here. The squirter is working, so I think that's the secret to avoiding long crank times. Is just get your fuel system ready for the big show. All right.
Ready?
So yep.
You think it's flooded, or you think it's?
I don't know if we had that much gas in there. That's why I was holding it open all the way.
Okay. Ready?
Well, as far as I could. Ooh, sounds like a Ford.
Oh, you want to pump it or what?
All right, go ahead. It's dribbling fuel in there. Go ahead. I don't know if I should pump it because it's not squirting a ton. I don't think
it was flooding, but I don't think.
I don't think I can flood it because I don't have that much.
Fuel going in.
Yeah.
Right in the Porsche.
that's around the corner. All right, yeah.
More fuel. Let's see what that does.
Go ahead. It's moving. It's working. It's working.
So we just need more.
We need more fuel. Keep going.
For the battery. Put one right now.
All right.
We're trying anyhow.
Yep. That's a runner.
We just need more fuel.
We need more fuel. Keep going, baby.
Get a little. Ready again?
Got some more batteries. Rejockeyed the fuel. Still don't have good squirter, but let's see if we can spin her over. Go ahead, Brian. It's gonna drive me nuts. He's a runner! Alright, we didn't have a lot of fuel in here, but it ran.
It ran.
Backwards, though. Did you notice that? Ran backwards.
Well, it's because the firing order's all out of whack.
I don't want to say, but there's something pumping all over the hull of the boat right now, and it doesn't look good. We might have an oil-water mix. We might have an oil-water mix pumping all over the ground.
Oh, you think? Well, the oil plug's not out. He has a window.
Something is out.
Something is out.
Something is out.
Where's it coming out of? Where's the little light?
All right, we're gonna have to investigate and see what happened down there. Okay, I found the source of the oil-water mix. There's a hole there in the filter. And it doesn't look like a rust hole. I mean, it looks like an impact hole of some sort somehow. But we just pumped a lot of it out, so we're gonna add all new oil and start again. Brian went and grabbed a filter, and look, the O-ring, kids, is not here. The O-ring is still on the block.
O-ring out?
Here's your problem. The whole oil filter has been replaced with a PH8, a Fat 8 Fram, because that's what Brian had. But, all right, so hopefully we should do it without filling the hull up with oil.
Yeah.
Let's try it again, man.
Ready?
Get it running for a little longer. Yep. You hear that? We had I think we had a stuck intake valve. It was popping through the intake, and then popped, and then it started running smoother again.
Yeah.
Start again.
Ready?
Yeah, see, it sounds better now. All right, sucking any gas.
Yeah, I think we are.
Oh man! Oh, now it feels way better. Got some oil. We got some oil/water mix. I don't want to change that, I think.
Now we got oil pressure. On my side, good oil pressure over here. You may want to change the oil.
You may want to change oil, put the valve covers on it. It does run, though.
It does run. It wouldn't idle, though, would it? Almost?
It almost did. I'm telling you, what after that...
The idle might be set low, because this may be...
Yeah, I'm going to throw that thing in the lake. That isn't here. Yeah, you heard that one pop? It was popping.
Yeah.
It's firing out the
valve freed up,
and then it freed up, and then it started running way smoother and quieter. So that was interesting. What do you want to do? Let's put the valve covers on it,
Probably.
so we don't have to look at the water oil mix.
It'll look a lot better with valve covers on. We'll feel better about it.
All right, so we got it running pretty good. Put the valve covers on it. Put it back together. Basically, still have our hot wire going.
It likes to spin faster, doesn't it?
All right, we've hooked up another battery. Take two. I'll give you some squirter. Go ahead. There you go. She idles. I want to hear that 340 exhaust note. Oh! Yeah, give her the beans! No, you gotta be easy on it. There's no accelerator pump. Yeah! Woo! That sounds like a Mopar. That's right, we got no common sense, folks. Yeah, we know there's supposed to be water hooked up to it. I don't know if this is going to be in the water again.